The tea is steaming. You see it? The steam. That's the tea. Missing someone. So, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for, subscribing, staying tuned, trying to keep the content up while I can. So, got my little eyelash trying to fall off. All right, we not even a minute in. Okay. So, thank y'all for tuning back in. I'm very happy that y'all are enjoying this content. It's not really that much content, but y'all enjoyed the first video, so y'all are back. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm appreciative of what I got, you know what I'm saying? So, back on topic. So, today's video is going to be a story time of the time I almost got arrested in 5th grade. Disclaimer, I was not a bad child. Okay, to an extent. Okay, I was your average child. And I mean it. Okay? I was your average child. And that's just that. That's just that. So, let's see, where do I start? I'm gonna give all these people in this story like fake names, because I don't got time for nobody coming at me. You let my business out, but yeah, I don't got time. Okay? And watch my last video, go ahead and watch it. And I'm saying that because in that video, I told y'all I was a military brat and I was always moving. And in 5th grade, I moved in the middle of that school year, kind of, not really the middle, kind of towards the end. So I moved, and I moved up here to the DMV. New girl in town, no hairspray. If you don't know what I'm referencing to, you need to watch Hairspray. But yes, I was the new girl in town. Didn't really have no friends. We just moved into this neighborhood. Newly built neighborhood. Pretty nice. Really cool. At my bus stop, I had made these 2 friends. We gonna call the first girl Kaylin. And we gonna call the second girl, what we gonna call her? Mandy. We gonna call her Mandy. So we had Kaylin and Mandy. Hopefully I don't mess up and say these people real names. Kaylin and Mandy. So Kaylin and, ooh, I just shook y'all. Y'all seen that? Kaylin and Mandy. So Kaylin and Mandy lived in my neighborhood, and we were like bus stop buddies. When I got to the school, they were all nice to me and all that stuff. We had a class together, and that name was Miss Varga, and this was 5th grade, by the way. If y'all already know, I just said it. Okay, anyway. So Miss Varga was our 5th grade teacher, and we would be in the class, all this stuff, and I was cool with them. But I felt like Kaylin, she wasn't like 100%. Mandy was cool. Mandy was my girl. Like, I like Mandy, but I was still kind of iffy on Kaylin, just a little bit. So at the time, Kaylin had a broken bone. I think she had broke her leg or something like that. So she had a broken leg and all that stuff. And me and Mandy, we would hang out after school. We lived in the same neighborhood, so we ride bikes through the neighborhood, all this stuff like that. I'm a late bloomer, so I had just learned how to ride my bike in like 5th grade. So anyway, that's on the point. So Mandy and me, we would hang out outside of school and all this stuff. Now, mind you, Mandy and Kaylin have been best friends since, like, I want to say kindergarten. Like, they have been best friends for the longest. And then up comes me, this new girl, and I'm hanging out with Mandy because Kaylin leg broke and all this stuff. And so at school, I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little fake. I would hang out with the other people. When I say the other people, I mean like the black people. Okay, Kaylin was mixed. Not what, she's so alive. Kaylin's mixed and Mandy is black. But they was the quiet group. Like, the quiet people. They really stay out the mix, don't really get in trouble. But I wanted to be with the loud black people, the cool, like, the loud cool people. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, I'm very outspoken. I'm very outgoing. Like, I like to talk to everybody. you know, Mandy and Kaylin, they ain't really talk to people. They just kind of stay to themselves. Like, really, I think the only reason they talk to me is because we lived in the same neighborhood. And I wanted to be with the crunk people, you know, the people that's gonna outburst by singing stuff, you know. So at school, them the people I hung out with, you know. At recess, them the people I hung out with. And then when they got on the bus, I started talking to Mandy and Kaylin. So yes, I don't. Maybe I was two-faced. I don't know. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. That's not the story time. So, anyways, back to the story. So, one day, Mandy texted me. I got my phone. No, I ain't just got my phone. I've been having my phone. I've been having a phone. So I still had the little flip up phone where, you know, you can flip it up this way, you can flip it up that way, you know, pop, pop, pop. So I was on my old phone. I was texting Mandy. I was like, yes, girl, like, you know, come on, play with me, whatever. And she's like, okay, girl, I'm gonna come down on my bicycle. We're gonna ride bikes. I was like, all right, cool. Yes, we're gonna ride bikes. In my neighborhood, we had this really big slope thing where it's like, it's just a huge hill. And it was real fun to ride your bikes down because it's like, you don't got to pedal it now. You just, and it just, yeah, that's what it did. So, so me and Mandy, we used to always want to ride up and down that little hill and stuff. Now, going up the hill, that's a different story. But going down, we had fun, so it was worth it. So Mandy texted me, she's like, I'm outside, girl, whatever. So, you know, we rode bikes for a little bit, riding. And like I said before, Mandy and Kaylin, they was best friends, like literally best friends. So Kaylin felt some type of way that Mandy was at my house riding bikes with me. It's not like Kaylin could have rode bikes anyways because her leg was broken, but hey, it's fine. Yeah, it's cool. So she felt some type of way and she texted Mandy. She was like, come to my house and chill with me and da-da-da-da. And I told Mandy, I was like, my mom not gonna let me go. So you finna leave me? Like, you know, you came down here to play with me and you finna leave me? And she was like, I have to go. Da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, ain't this some BS? So I had went upstairs, took a shower, all this stuff, and I went in my room. And, you know, I was really bad. I was real angry at Kaylin. And, you know, kids, you know, we're like sponges. Like, literally, I don't want to say kids. Like, I was like, I understand I was in 5th grade, but I was still a child. So I soak up things. And being the only child, like, I really, like, I just watched TV a whole bunch of, and all the time. Like, if I wasn't at cheer or something, I was watching TV. And when you watch TV, you know, they say things and you just soak it up. And I believe the movie I had just watched was Rush Hour. So I was watching Rush Hour and I heard the man, he told the other man, he was like, you better sleep with one eye open. Something like that. And I was like, yeah, you better sleep with one eye open. And so then I had got mad again thinking about it. And I was just like, you better sleep with one eye open. She better sleep with one eye open. So I had texted Mandy and she was like, I'm at Kaylin's house. I can't like text you or whatever. And I was like, what kind of BS is this? Like, now you can't text me? So you can't text me because you at Kaylin's house? You was texting Kaylin when you was at my house. So, you know, I'm mad. I'm like, Kaylin, she's trying to take over my friend. Like, she's my friend. I was playing with her. I was riding bikes with her. So, you know, I'm fed up. So I called Kaylin and she don't answer the phone. So I said, ring, ring, ring. You know, I'm calling her again. I keep calling her. And she don't answer the phone. So I get mad and I left a voice message. I said, Mandy is my friend, Kaylin. And you better learn to sleep with one eye open. I'm not playing with you. She's my friend. And then, yeah, I hung up the phone. And so after I did that, I thought I did something real good. Let me say something. I thought I did. I told that girl, you better sleep one eye open. Mind you, I didn't know what sleeping one eye open meant. But I know that it meant something because it was in rush hour. So it did something. I knew I did something. That's it. And so then maybe about 30 minutes went by and then I heard a little knock at the door. It was like a little. And I was like, I don't care, whatever. Because, you know, we live in a new neighborhood. So it's always people trying to come over like, let me show you how to keep your carpet clean, all this stuff like that. So I ain't really worried about it. So I'm in my room watching TV. And then I heard this man talking. And so I look outside. Oh, wait, no. I got back. Pause. Play. So Well, I was in my room after I had sent the left the voicemail on her phone. I got a phone call. She called me back, and I said hello, and it was Kayla mama, and she was like, this is Brianna. I said yes, and she was like, you know, I had to ask. I was like yes, and she was like, you left that voicemail on Kaylin's phone. You know that is a threat. That's not very nice. Like, that's not nice at all. You know, people go to jail for leaving threats on people's phones and threatening people, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, okay, okay, okay. Like, yeah, I was just like, ain't nobody threatening that girl. Like, I ain't threatening her. And so I was just like, okay, whatever, okay. And so then she was like, don't do it again, da-da-da, we're gonna have to contact your parents. And I was like, oh, I was like, contact my parents? So I was like, yes, ma'am. Okay, you know, I switched her real quick. I was like, all right, I switched that real quick. And so then hung up the phone. Then maybe like 15 minutes later, it's a knock at the door. And mind you, my heart is in my stomach right now because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, she showed the message to her mom. Like, she showed the voicemail to her mom. Like, what the heck? Like, snitch. And so then, the knock at the door. And at the time, my grandma stayed with us. Because we had, like, just moved up there. So my grandma, she helped stay, like, get everything together and stuff. And so my grandma answered the door. And the man was talking to my grandma. He's like, nah, like, you're looking for my daughter. So she gets to my mom. And my mom's like, what's going on? Da, da, da. And so then I'm in the hallway. I'm trying to listen downstairs. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, let me move my wig. Like, what? And so then I hear him talking and all that stuff like that. And so then I look out the window and I see Caitlin sitting in her daddy minivan with her little cast up on the thing. And I'm like, I know good and well her daddy not over here snitching on me. I just know. I just know. So, long and behold, her daddy was over there snitching on me. So, after the daddy leave, my mama, Brianna, get down here, bring your phone. And I come down the steps, and she snatched the phone out of my hand. And she said, what did you do? What did you do? And I was just like, all I did was like, I got mad at her because she want Mandy to come to her house and I want Mandy to ride bikes with me, and Kaylin was being mean and she not sharing Mandy with me, and I was just going on. And my mom said, you don't threaten people. What is wrong with you? Her dad is a cop. They talk about pressing charges and da-da-da-da-da, just yelling at me. And then I said, cop charges? Wait a minute. I'm only in elementary school. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. It was a joke. It was a joke. I told my mom, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. They don't see it as a joke. They talk about they gonna press charges and and she's just going, girl, snatched my phone. And my mom be like, so I had got a whooping. And I got my phone taken away for like a very, 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 very long time. And my mom was like, they talking about pressing charges and you need to apologize. If you don't apologize, they're gonna press charges. So the first thing in the morning when you see her at the bus stop, you need to apologize to her. Matter of fact, go to her house. So she told me on the way to walk to the bus stop, I need to go to her house and I needed to apologize. And I was like, what? Like, you gonna press charges on a 5th grader because I said a quote from Rush Hour? Like, what the heck? I was confused. I was baffled. Okay, as I get older, it just amazes me more that her family was really about to press charges on me because I told her to sleep when I opened. Like, they acting like I came to her house with a knife or something and was like, no, they was doing too much. And so then the next morning, I went to the I walked up to her house because her house was on the way to the bus stop. So I had went over there. And I was just apologizing to her. I was like, I'm sorry. You know, it was just a joke. And then she was just like, oh, it's okay. And she's like, you want to come ride in the van with us to the bus stop? And I was like, no. I ain't say it like that, but I said, oh, no, thank you. You think I'm finna ride in the van with you and your family trying to press charges on me? What I look like? What do I look like to you? I'm not finna ride in no van with y'all and y'all sitting up here trying to press charges on me because I said a Rush Hour quote. And so then we get on the bus. And, you know, it was irking me. So I get on the bus and I asked her, I said, why'd you tell your parents? Like, I was just joking with you. Like, why would you tell your parents and all that stuff? And she was like, I did it. My older sister heard it and snatched the phone and gave it to my mom. And it really was upsetting my mom. So my dad came to your house. And I was just like, whatever. Cap. And so then not the next day. That's same day after I apologized. So I came home and my mom was just like, something's not sitting well. And she's like, how did they know where we stayed at or whatever? And I was like, I mean, I told them like, oh, we stayed down here, and I described where the house was and all this stuff. And so then I had got in trouble again because I was telling people where we stay at. And I was like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like, they live in the neighborhood. It ain't like I'm telling some outsider, some random person at the gas station where I stay at. So I had got put on punishment for that too. And I was on punishment for some months. Like months. And Mandy was just like, oh, she was like, what happened? And da, da, da. And I'm like, girl, you could have, like, this is partially your fault, because if you would have just stayed at my house and rode bicycles with me, I would have never been in this position. So, yeah, I guess that's it. That's the story of how I almost got arrested in 5th grade because her people was trying to press charges on me if I ain't apologize for her for saying a rush hour quote. Like, who would have known that rush hour would have landed me in jail in elementary school? I don't know. But that's basically it. I mean, now me and Kaylin are cool. I mean, we was in 5th grade. Like I said before, it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I mean, to me. Obviously, it was to her and her parents, but it's cool. We cool now, I guess. Like, we are cool now. And we work together and all that stuff. Like, we cool. We cordial. And Mandy, I don't talk to Mandy. I don't got Mandy number no more. When I got a new phone, a lot of numbers wiped out, so I don't got her number anymore. But when we moved back up here, my mom built the house in the same neighborhood because they're still building in this neighborhood. So, she lived down the street or whatever, but I seen her mom at Food Line the other day. But that's not the point. Point is, that's the story. That's the end. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all let me know if y'all want some more story times, because let me tell y'all, I was a bad kid, okay? I got a lot of stories. I got a story when I hit a girl in the head with a block. She deserved it. But that's it. If y'all haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed. That's all I got for y'all today. And that's it.